Sometimes when you least expect it, the emotional poop hits the fan. How would you like to put an end to your children's tantrums, sibling rivalry, and other emotional outbreaks immediately with predictability and confidence? Tantrums occur when a child is so out of communication that their only recourse is to yell and cry. Sibling rivalry is when two or more children are competing or fighting with their siblings. The children are competing with each other for time and attention or fighting over toys, clothes, foods, and many other things. Emotional outbreaks occur when children feel yelling, crying, and fighting back is all they can do. We get it. You stay up at night wondering what to do. You worry that things might get worse. You're frustrated because you weren't prepared for this part of parenthood. You put yourself down because you should have known better. You wonder, are you letting your kids down? What are other people saying about you? All of these problems are easily solved, but it takes more than reading a book. Hi, my name is Raul Valley, and I believe children should be happy, cooperative, and self-reliant. I believe parents should be happy, confident, and worry-free. Furthermore, I believe that parents can be their own best advisors. Anything that falls short of that is a broken trust to the children and the parents. Look at TV news and the internet. See generations of young people who are sad, uncooperative, and incapable of caring for themselves. According to the Pew Research Center, in 1964, only 6% of young adult children lived with their parents. In contrast, today, 15% of young adult children live with their parents. This humongous increase troubles parents, our culture, and the civilizations. When my children were little, I got together with some friends who also had young children. We went on a quest for a precise and predictable system of raising children. Remember now, I was a data analyst. Also, among my friends were businessmen, counselors, engineers, mechanics, salesmen, teachers, technicians, etc. We all committed to find a system that would be easy to apply and uniformly effective. We found several natural laws that worked all the time, regardless who was using it. Power parents learn how to deal with parenting problems so they don't recur or morph into new problems later on. Are you tired of all the noise and confusion that comes from sibling rivalry, tantrums, and other emotional outbreaks? Now you can do something about it. What are your options? 1. You can do nothing. Some people call this waiting. If you don't change anything, you have to put up with the same screaming and crying that drives you crazy. If you do nothing, these problems may morph into fighting, rebelliousness, bullying, thieving, etc. Does it make you feel good to say your children outgrew their emotional outbreaks when you know they morphed into worse behavior? Do you feel better when your children have bad manners, talk to the hands, rolling eyes, etc.? Do you feel good when your children refuse to cooperate, display rebelliousness, start acting weird? You feel frustrated, inadequate, guilty. Are any of these desirable? Doing nothing is a bad solution. Option 2, you can research it yourself. There's lots of data available on the internet, books, magazines, etc. Much of the parenting information is contradictory and incomplete, thus worrisome and time-consuming. After research, most parents still don't know how much love is too much, how much discipline is too little. They're as confused as ever, and many have more questions than when they started. That's not a good solution. Option 3, you can follow professional advice. The most common professionally approved advice is don't interfere unless there is a chance of physical harm. Not interfering means you still have to put up with the crying and screaming that drives you crazy. That's no improvement. Waiting for the chance of physical harm is risky and relies on luck. What if you arrive too late on the scene? Or what if you don't know what to do? If you do nothing and things get worse, the professional comment is always, you should have come to me sooner. Did you get that? The professional is off the hook. It's no wonder people don't trust professionals. That's not a good solution either, is it? Option 4, the power parent option. We try to use solutions that work toward very specific outcomes. Strategy 1, instant solutions. Instant solutions ends the child's misery right now, brings peace and calm right now. Both parent and child are doing better right now. However, The problem may occur again in the future. The problem may morph or return as a new problem like rebelliousness. Strategy 2. Permanent solutions. Problems cease to exist. Pain for both parent and child are gone, and rare emotional outbreaks quickly resolve. This requires practice to accomplish. It may take days or weeks to put in place, but the benefits outweigh the work required. Permanent solutions keep on working on and on. It's like the problem vanishes altogether. Strategy 3. Empower the parents. When you empower the parents, parents trust themselves and their children. Parents are first on the scene. They can put out the fire before any damage is done. Professional advisors are no longer needed at this point. Professionals are out of work because, you see, cures are not profitable, and this is a cure. In summary, you get instant solutions, permanent solutions, the ability to handle your own family, and cheerful, cooperative, self-determined children. The truth is, when you have all these in place, your parenting becomes natural, instinctive, predictable, and easy. Now, I want you to pause for a moment and let that sink in. This is the opposite of what everyone is telling you. Before 1954, the world was very concerned about polio. The tragedy of polio was all over the media. Everyone was worried about polio. Then in 1955, Dr. Salk discovered a vaccine that prevented polio. Polio was so resolved that no new cases have originated in America since 1976. And in 2017, fewer than 22 cases were diagnosed worldwide, down from 350,000 in 1988. It's like the illness has vanished. Many parents are obsessed and frenzied with the latest opinions about parenting, when in reality what matters most is solutions that make the problem vanish. We help parents who want happy, cooperative, self-reliant children. We help parents who want to be confident, happy, and worry-free. We help parents who want to be their own best advisor. We accomplish this in a 6-week course. Power Parents is for parents who feel trapped. They do the same thing repeatedly and are getting nowhere. Power Parents is for parents who struggle. They're looking for solutions but are confused and afraid of getting worse. Power Parents is for parents who keep trying. They try many things with no productive results, and they're looking for productive results. Power Parents is for parents who are aware their current strategy works somewhat, but needs improvement. I work primarily with 3 types of parents. Parents who want to be good parents, but they are unable to get there on their own. They want to get there faster. They want a proven system. Power Parents is not for parents who are primarily out for themselves or think that children are second-class family members. It's not for parents who want a quick solution without too much involvement. It's not for parents who just want to read a book and refuse to practice proven techniques. It's not for parents who want more than anything to make others wrong. The Power program contains theory on how to handle emotional upsets right now. Theory on how to handle emotional upsets so they don't recur or morph into new problems. Practical drills, because reading a book is not enough. You need to practice to learn how to ride a bike. You need to practice to learn how to cook. You need to practice to learn how to play tennis. To learn how to get results requires practice, parenting included. We offer you internet help because sometimes you need to tweak your solutions. You get a community of Power Parents who have overcome your same issues and are willing to listen and help. This is a hands-on program. You will be expected to actually do something. You will have to fit it into your busy schedule for a short time. But in the long run, you'll free up a great deal of time and create a peaceful home you and your children will love. You'll get rid of frustrations and confusions that bother you today, and you'll feel good about yourself. You greatly improve your children's chances of being happy, healthy, and successful. You'll wake up in the mornings looking forward to your family and life. Your children will show their appreciation. They'll introduce you to their friends with pride and respect. What's that worth to you? What's it worth to have happy, cooperative, self-reliant children? What's it worth to be happy, confident, and worry-free? What's it worth to know your children will enjoy successful careers, select good spouses, have long-lasting relationships? What's that worth to you? What's it worth to be your own best advisor and trust yourself so much your confidence annoys the professionals? What's your family worth to you? You might be thinking, how do I make this transformation? Truth is, I can only train a few parents at a time. So please fill out a survey and schedule a free strategy session. During the strategy session, if it turns out that we're a good match, we'll set up a personal meeting place right here in Houston and start right in. Click below to schedule your free strategy session.